we had 120 available learnership programs, and over 100,000 people applied for the job in the space of 2 days.
Like it's how as more to play a factor into what job you're gonna get, if you're gonna get a job, and how much you're gonna get paid. Okay.
Alright guys, I'm starting off the video right here. I've been doing 3 takes, guys. People are thinking I'm weird. Anyway, I'm at UJ, and it's a good thing I'm starting off the video right here because I used to come to school here. So I had 3 of my best lives literally right here. And now, since I'm here at UJ, and if you're young and you're still in varsity, right, these are the courses right here. They've got the highest unemployment rate for graduates. So apparently at number 1, graduates that did computer science, they apparently like the most unemployed graduates, which is crazy because not so long ago computer science was like a prestige course. Now you must be wondering, why am I at UJ at night? So I came to visit my friend. People are doing great things, you know. People are doing post-grad. So we used to be like at UJ together, and I haven't seen this person in almost 2 years. So it was nice catching up, you know, just chilling, reminiscing about varsity. And now I'll be talking about unemployment in this video, tips to help you guys. So now when I get home, I'm gonna explain to you why apparently courses like computer science graduates are struggling to find a job. Alright, so guys, earlier on the week, right, I watched a TikTok video of this creator, and she had this to say.
Somebody she knows got an MBA degree, and they went from earning around 800,000 per year to almost 3 million per annum. First of all, a moment. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Cape Town. And as a black female, it should have been so easy for me to get a job. And when I tell you, I struggle about that. I know most people will say it's about your network and your connections, and those definitely play a huge factor into this. But you know what I don't think we talk about? And I don't know how to phrase this in English, but like, how as more to play a factor into what job you're gonna get, if you're gonna get a job, and how much you're gonna get paid. It's like, I don't know, if whatever you believe in, whether it's God or the universe, whatever God's plan is for your life, his timing and the path that you're on, go into this. I really do think that sometimes
So she's basically saying that when you apply for a job, you need to keep in mind that God and your ancestors play a huge role in you getting the job, right? I'm not disputing this, but then if you only put your focus onto that, like, I'm never gonna get a job unless my ancestors and God bless me with one, right? But you're not putting in enough effort to get a job, you won't get the job, right? Like, maybe you will, maybe by luck, but for you guys that don't believe in luck, or luck is not in your favor, what you need to do is these things I'm gonna tell you in this video, you need to follow them really, really carefully. But I'm not disputing this whole idea of ancestors and God. Like, they do bless you, right? Like, that's a given. But then if you can meet them halfway, I mean, you know, it's a perfect match. So this video is going to be focused on people who are first-time job seekers, right? You can either be a graduate, newly graduate, or you just finished high school, right? But most of my audience are people from like 25 to like 31. That's like my audience group basically. So if you're a first-time job seeker in one of that age, like between 25 and 31, and this still applies to you, right, regardless of your age. So basically, the first thing that you need to understand when you're a job seeker is that a lot of people are applying for a job, right? So I think earlier on last month, I saw a post, hopefully I find it, where a recruiter was like, we had 120 available learnership programs, and over 100,000 people applied for the job in the space of 2 days. And that got me thinking. I'm like, shucks, there's 120 positions open, but literally over 100,000 people applied for that job in the space of 2 days. And this vacancy, it was open, right, for application for like 3 weeks. So imagine how many other people applied for that post, right? Which is gonna be insane. So from that 100,000, they just need 120. So you basically, this is like a lottery, right? When you apply for such jobs like learnerships, there's like a lottery. Like, it's very difficult because now a lot of people don't have skills. Now you need to understand, they don't have skills. They're first-time job seekers. They don't have experience, and in those jobs it's really difficult. But then if you have skills but you still don't have like you don't have like a solid like job experience, but you've got a skill in a particular field, if you like volunteered and stuff like that, that's gonna help you out. In this way, you need to apply for jobs that maybe require 1 to 2 years of experience, right? Yes, you tell them that you don't really have, you know, job experience, but you've got references. Because I volunteered, I've got a reference, and yeah, literally apply for those jobs because there's less competition. So the less competition, the better. But if you're applying for like jobs that saying no experience required, and it's paying maybe like 3,000 rand, yeah, you got a good shot at getting it, but you must know that the volume is like larger. So when you're a first-time job seeker, as you're job seeking, you need to like build your, you know, your skill set, because basically they don't really care about your experience and all. Like, why the reason why they say they care about experience is because they want people that are skilled, right? The more skilled people, the better for the company, because at the end of the day, the company is the one, they're looking out for themselves. They don't give a damn about you as a job seeker. So also when you head into the interview, right? When you head into the interview, you need to head in that mindset of how is the company gonna benefit from me, not how I'm gonna benefit from them, because they don't care of your benefits. As long as you can add value to them, that's all they're looking for. So in your resume, you need to also like think about this. When you're designing your resume, you need to think about, okay, what am I giving out to this particular job? That's what I'm saying. You need to build your skill set. So how do you build your skill set, Sonwabile? Like, that's you bring a good argument, but how do you build your skill set? So the first thing that you need to do, right, to build your skills is you need to read a lot. You need to read often. At least, if you can, read a book every day, because you're gonna broaden your vocabulary and the way of thinking, and your way of thinking. So when you apply for a job, and the way you structure everything and the way you present yourself in the interview, you see that you're an intellect and you're a person that's going to add value into the company, which is a plus for them, right? That's going to help you out a lot. The second thing is you need to do a SWOT analysis on yourself, right? Remember the SWOT analysis they taught us back in grade 9. That needs to apply in your life. You need to look at your strengths, weaknesses. So you need to look at your strengths. So like, okay, what are my strengths? I am good at recording and editing videos, for example, right? So for me to better at that, to better myself in that, I need to like at least once every other day just film something random and then edit that video and make sure that it's like of high quality, and then in that way my craft is going to improve, right? So you need to focus on that. Focus on also on your weaknesses, right? After you focus on your strengths, so you go to your weaknesses and you be like, look, okay, what can I improve in my life that's gonna like add value to the company? You focus on that, try to build that skill. So as long as if you've got an arsenal of skills, right, it's even better for you, even if you don't have experience. But if you've got so many skills, if you got like at least 10 skill sets, there's no way that you're going to be unemployed for a long period of time, right? Because it amazes me that people are like, I've been unemployed for like 2 to 5 years, right? It's crazy. It's not your fault. You know, South Africa is difficult, but you need to don't have that victim mindset. Be like, okay, how do I improve myself first so that I can better position myself? Because at the end of the day, you're going against 100, probably even thousands of people. Like, there's over 1 million active job seekers, so you need to keep that in mind. You need to be like, you know, I need to be the cream of the crop. All right, guys, just like that, guys, I'm wrapping up the video right here. I was just doing the thumbnail, and yeah, doing the thumbnail is so difficult, guys. Like, it's crazy difficult, but I'm slowly getting used to it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something from this video, right? And beginning of the video, I did say that computer science has the highest unemployment rate, in this country, like graduates that did computer science. That's a stat that I choose not to believe. Like, it's hard to believe that stat. It's a stat. I just saw it earlier on the week. I'm not sure if it is creditable or what, but yeah, it just got me like by surprise. And yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed this week's upload, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow so much. And if you're new here, welcome. Why don't you click subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because I do drop a new video literally every single Sunday. You don't want to miss it. I'll catch all of y'all in the next upload. Peace.